Buddy, I think it's done as far as I can get it with what I got to work with. It was a new honcho. I used my old K5 Blazer body that I had. It was the army truck. I spray painted it with that rubber sealer stuff. Taped off the canopy so it stayed black. Repainted the roll cage with white paint. Stuck a little bit of rope on there, which I've seen that done on a lot of 4x4s. So, you're grabbing the trucks, you have some of that, it's a little bit of traction to hang on to. But anyway, I built it with what I had. I put all the new parts on there that are all the good parts on there that I had lying around, like the aluminum links. The only aluminum links I have underneath are those ones in the back. All the other links are plastic for now, until hopefully I can get some new ones. I don't really like these wheels, but they're the only wheels I have that will fit these tires, because they're a Proline tire, and I do have some nice RC4WD tires or rims, but they don't fit these tires. RC4WD stuff doesn't really fit Proline. It doesn't really work. They don't fit on there very nice. Because I do have some wheels that I would love to put on this truck. They would look perfect on here, but they just don't fit. I do have 2.2 foams there. The tires are firm, but as you can see, they do squish out, which is good because it's a crawler. Oh yeah, like my exhaust ports, I like them. I do have closed cell memory foams from these guys, Crawler Innovations, but they're not in this truck. I got the winch on there with my little skid plate to hide it. My little snatch block inspired by Daniel HRC. Got a little extra chain here, a little bit extra rope for if I need it to do a recovery from down a hill to pull somebody up. Got my canvas tent material, which is actually hiding my clips. I built this box just out of some aluminum to mount my lights on here because I wanted to keep the lights, but I didn't want the stock bumper, so it's just like a, well, you can't see it. It's just like aluminum box steel, so it looks like a winch box, but the winch is hiding underneath there. The winch does work. So yeah, this is about all I can do with this truck right now. Got my Big James RC stickers on there. Thanks, buddy. I got my spare matching tire on the back and rim. There's no foam in the tire, it doesn't need it. This truck does have one nice feature, which I'll take the body off and show you really quick. I'm hoping to get some rims. My brother is going to owes me some money, and hopefully he pays me this week, because if he does, then I'm going to be getting something else for this truck. Maybe a nice new set of wheels and tires. Oh yeah, I got that on there. So, shoot, hang on. Okay. Oh yeah, I got little fender wells. I just cut them out of an old oil can. I just did it so that way if the truck is spinning rocks, not that it's fast, but so I don't end up with rocks flying up inside and getting inside of my motor. Just try and keep the crap out of there because I've broken motors before. But this, it's just taped in there. It doesn't need to be fancy held in. It's a little Bluetooth speaker. And I showed you how it works, but it's linked up through my phone, so I can't really, use my phone and record. But anyway, it's loud as hell. It's made by, it's called iHome. You can see that? iHome. But they're little boxes, and these things pound. They're like $30. I had this one for a couple of years now. But it kicks ass. It's really, really loud. And there's my little loom. It's just like air hose, thin, air hose you could use for a fish tank or oxygen bottle. And I just cut it and then slide over top of my wires just to keep the wires up out of the way. You can see the box a little bit better. There's my wires there just to, in case sticks hit it. It's glued around the edges too, so it's sturdy. It's not gonna rip my wires out. It's just like a little metal box thing, just nothing much. And there's a winch. It's I believe it's a Bulldog. I can't remember what scuffed that up there, but I'll have to check into that. But the wires are just kind of tucked in. You know, the fender wells are nothing special, but they don't need to be. I don't really care. It's not. I don't do any shows or competitions or anything. This is the VXL in it, or sorry, the XL5 waterproof motor. My diffs are waterproof, and so is my transmission. But I don't go in the water because I don't like the shit it can. I just don't like it. I don't play in the water. I really don't care. Some people like it. That's good. But yeah, you can see my little snatch block there. This piece here is actually a bicycle spoke, and this metal I just kind of bent it to this shape out of a. There's a little tiny bracket of some kind, but I mean you cut it, bend it. You know, I put little bends in it. Put some little plastic washers in there so it can have some movement. And the little pulley is actually out of an old Walkman that I had in my old junk. I don't really throw things away. And I put that little nut on the end, like you might have seen in the other video, just you know, keep the water or the rope from falling off. But I'm gonna grind it down, make it look a little bit prettier, you know, shine it up, clean it. But there you go, guys. Hope you like it. If not, well, too bad. It's my truck. I don't really care. Here. This is my little, so I don't have to worry about, you know, pulling my winch in and out. This is just tied on there with some of the same twine that's on here. It's just a little rubber gasket, or it's actually the belt that went on that pulley. That went on this pulley right here out of the motor of the Walkman. That pulley, well, this is the belt that it actually used. I just kind of folded it over and then tied some of that black twine that I have on there, and then run a little bit of glue gun on there, smooth it out so it stays in place. You can also use clear nail polish. It works like a charm. Oh yeah, that's the other thing I want to tell you guys. I found out a trick. Instead of Loctite, because I know you can use Loctite. I'm not saying don't use Loctite. But if you don't have any Loctite and you need something, though, and you want something to hold your screws in place, it's cheap. Bottle nail polish. Ask your mom or your wife or girlfriend if they have a crappy bottle of nail polish they don't want, cares about the color. It works just as good as Loctite. It holds just as good, but the release, it doesn't hold as strong. Probably say like it won't make it impossible to unlock. It won't seize it forever, but it holds it so it will not come loose. And it's cheap. I mean, you can buy a bottle of nail polish, whatever color you like, for like 50 cents, for crying out loud. It doesn't have to be fancy. Oh yeah. See this? Yeah, typical Chevy. I had a shock blowout on this thing. The bottom of the thread actually came off and was puking all over the ground. Yeah, typical Chevy. Had to make a big piss stain on the ground. Anyway, guys, hope you like it, and I hope to take this out soon. This is my goat truck. That's what its new name is, the Goat. So yeah, don't be afraid to try to build new things, everybody. You know, make some string. This is just some regular twine, stringy shit. A little bit of shrink tube, a little bit of thread, piece of a bicycle spoke bent up. Okay? The nice thing about this hobby is it's your imagination. Don't be afraid to use your imagination. It's okay to be a kid. Later, guys.